Hello, this is Dr. Fran. You know Dr. Ruth? Well, I'm the English version. The reason I began this podcast is because I have a passion to move people out of sexual inertia. As a former Roman Catholic nun, I've lived a life of great transitions, and along the way have unlearned the lies that kept me trapped in sexual ignorance for years. Having gone through the transitions of my life, I now have the scope of knowledge to address issues across the board, across all ages and all topics, and I'd like to share that knowledge with you. After 25 years as a practicing RN, I earned a PhD in human sexuality and am now an ASEX certified sexuality counsellor and clinical sexologist. I'm here to discuss common issues, give tips, discuss sex education, and help improve your intimacy and sex life. Feel free to email me questions and comments at drfran@improveintimacy.com. You can also follow me on my social networking sites located at the bottom of www.improveintimacy.com. So let's talk about sexual dysfunction today. Did you know that 43 million women self-describe as sexually dysfunctional in this country? 43 million women! That's amazing. What would be a definition of sexual dysfunction in your book? How would you describe sexual dysfunction? So I'll give you a few examples. Would a lack of orgasm, lack of ability to orgasm be a sexual dysfunction? How about people pleasing and not yourself? How about inability to get in the mood, low libido, lack of desire? How about having a boring lover or no lover at all? I want you to press the pause button right now and make a list of your own, of what sexual dysfunctions you can come up with on a list. And I want you to do it right now. If you're driving, of course, wait till you get home, be sensible. But I want you to make a list. Are you still listening? Stop listening. Press the pause button. Once you're done, I want you to press the play and continue to listen now. Stop. Okay. Now that you have your list, let me explain a few things. It is not dysfunctional to not want to have sex with somebody who's abusing you or treating you badly, who isn't nurturing you, or who is boring you, who's an absolute boring bugger in the bedroom. A lot of women consider themselves sexually dysfunctional because they're in these kind of marriages or relationships with people that really don't pay any attention to them, or the attention they do give them is not nurturing, or is flat out abusive. So the first thing I want to address is that ownership of what happens to your body is absolutely paramount. I create my life. I create the absolute limits of my sexual pleasure and my sex life. I create it. Once I put my hand on my heart and actually